you're very open that you are funded by your audience, right? You've said many times that you don't want sponsors, but you started talking today about how no sponsors will touch you, right? Because of for a number of different reasons, for your reputation, right? What is it? Which one is it? Would you rather have sponsors? What's wrong with having sponsors compared to like if a sponsor is going to come and pay you $500 to talk about whatever their product is, wouldn't that be better than having to rely on crowdfunding or your audience on a day-to-day basis?
Oh, it's a double-edged sword. It really is, because I could say right now, if I had a bunch of sponsors on my stream, absolutely would things financially be better? Would the pressure be taken off of me to earn on a stream? Yes, absolutely it would. But at the same time, and again, this is something that people will bring up that feels stubborn. I agree. I have always in the 15 years that I make content, always been critical of people who shill. And there's a difference between, I have a sponsor today and I shill. There is. I know that. You can watch people out there who they put out a 30-minute video and 2 minutes of the video is a plug. I think that's acceptable, right? But then there's people who they try every opportunity to monetize everything they possibly could. Every aspect of what they do is a monetization. I've seen in my React content last year, I watched someone who apparently is supposed to be doing a heartfelt message to about something going on. They're crying on stream, and on top of the stream, there's ads running. Like, you can't turn that off for 5 seconds to do your heartfelt message to your audience, right? For me,
but hold on, Phil, because there are times where you say, look, hey, I really need, I'm in a really tough spot now. I got this coming up, and on the same screen, you have a tip tracker. It's the same type of thing. Like you're tracking your revenue on the stream, and I don't have any problem with that. That's done by millions of streamers, but it's the idea of saying like, hey, I'm in a really tough spot right now. I really need you guys to help me out. And in your words, I'm going to be eating, lunch meat sandwiches, right? Like, what's wrong with lunch meat sandwiches sometimes?
There's nothing wrong with lunch meat sandwiches. I eat them a lot. They're delicious. No, I see what you're saying. For the tip tracker, that's really there for rewarding my audience. And I know that sounds weird. I would prefer not to track tips, because if I didn't have to track tips, I wouldn't have to count all stream. I could just kind of focus on what I'm doing with my audience. But there's incentives, there's rewards that they like. They like silly things I do on stream. They've come up with ideas, not me. They've come up with the idea that if I raise a certain amount on a stream, I put on a stupid hat or a vest. They donate hats and vests for me to wear on a stream to look like an idiot. And I'm okay looking like an idiot for them. I don't care. What do I'm self-deprecating. Who gives a crap? They're supporting me. It's a way to give back. No, I hear what you're saying. The difference is, all right, there's a tracker on the screen. Okay, big deal. I'm not going to sit there and talk about it constantly. If you watch a 4-hour stream I put out, yes, every once in a while, hey guys, it'd be great when you get some more support on the stream or whatever today. And then we move on, right? And I'll hit it upon it a few times during the stream. Some people say I hit upon it way too much. And I understand that. Everyone has different perspective on that. I agree that sometimes I do it too much. I'm trying to get better at that. But there's a difference between that and you could tell that a stream is being done because someone is enjoying themselves and having a passion, or someone turned on a stream today to make money. You know what I mean? There's people out there that I feel like the only reason that they're in it is there's no passion. They don't love what they're doing. It's because they saw dollar signs and they want to monetize as much as
sounds
they can.
like projecting right now.
Yeah, but Phil, you just said a few minutes ago, and I mean this with all sincerity, man. You said just a few minutes ago, the reason why you still do this is because you can make more money than a 9-to-5 job, right? And
half
it's
of it, right?
Right. So like that's a pretty big half, and I don't know, man. It doesn't seem. It seems like when you're asking your audience for money consistently. Look, Adam and I have both worked with people who like the worst thing you can do is value. Is look at your audience as a dollar, right? And
yes,
and this is something that I don't have a whole lot of, I've left companies over this, right? And this is something that I don't agree with. But I would say that when money comes in and you reach a goal, let's say you reach a goal and you put on your vest or whatever. How are you taking that money, and are you reinvesting it into your content? Are you reinvesting it into cameras? Are you doing special streams outside of um, just your day-to-day gameplay stuff? What value are you adding by people? I mean, I get you have to pay bills. I get it, right? What value are you adding to your audience's experience to further that meaningful relationship that you're offering?
Yeah, we've had big goals. Like, for example, if we hit a monthly members goal on YouTube, if we hit a sub goal on Twitch, now instead of just doing our normal routine gameplay, I do an interactive event with the viewers where we'll talk for a series of weeks. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see a big React event? Do you want to see a special party atmosphere? We just did one a couple of weeks ago. It was a Super Bowl event. I'd never. What
is a React event? What does that mean? Is it just you watching stuff, or?
Well, React would be, for example, let's say there's a documentary, a long form documentary out there that people really want to see me react to. It's like 2 hours, right? But for me to react to it, it's going to take like 3-4 hours. Well, that's going to take a major chunk out of my normal schedule to do. You know, people also don't want to get backlogged on the games that I'm playing. But you hit that event. Now we're going to do special things. You know, this big React event. It's separate from all my other content. A lot of times it's hyped up. We set special things around it that I normally wouldn't do. Yes, some of that money gets reinvested. I have a series. I know this sounds stupid, but my fans love this. It's called Feasting with the King. Basically, I order a meal, and I eat a meal with my audience. They think it's funny because they think it's funny to see me eat. I look stupid. They say I look like I'm in pain when I eat. They like making fun of me, right?
When you say the king,
you're still using the king moniker. I see.
Right, the king of hate.
Not the king of hate. That's the thing.
It doesn't matter. You say the king, and you know that's what it was. So people are gonna make that connection.
You're 100% correct, and the thing is, I do need to try to fully phase it out. Feasting with the King and Ask the King are two leftover shows or events that I do that have the King moniker in them that I probably should try to phase out or rename. But when you have things that have been running for so long, people actually have pushback. Like, don't change it. We love it. It's been like that for so long. Those are my true fans saying that, not my haters. You know. But you're right. I agree there. But anyway, no. Yes, I try my best to reinvest. You know, there was
how.
Well, like I just said, doing something above and beyond. I'm gonna.
Well, that doesn't cost any money though. You know, doing another stream, reacting. That's just making you more money.
But correct. But then the ordering of a giant meal that normally I wouldn't order. You know, I'm talking ordering 2 entrees and stuff, getting DoorDash. You're talking $50-$60 out of my pocket that I normally would not spend. You know, it's not budgeted, but because we did the special event, and I know I hear what you're saying. What you're saying is, if you have these goals every day, where's the money going? Would you really like to know? Do you really want?
It's not. Honestly, it's not that we are asking. It's that I feel like the people out there that have been supporting you, that now have turned against you because they feel you lied to them or you saw them as dollar signs, and that's all that they were to you. It's like, I feel like they want to know.
Watch the full 5-hour Dark Side Phil interview and hit the subscribe button in the center of your screen to never miss a live episode of Side Scrollers Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time.